Hey, is this Teddy?
Yeah, this is Teddy. Who's this?
Hey Teddy, this is Harsha. I actually came by earlier for a cut. I just want to tell you your boy Kurt did a crazy job, man. Super clean.
Yes, sir, boss. Glad you like it.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, my buddy hit me up because he needs a cut too, right? So he asked me what your work looks like. Tried to find you online. I saw you guys' website, but I couldn't find any transformation pictures. Do you guys have something that I could show him?
I mean, if you pull up in person, we got pictures, but not really online or anything.
Okay, got you. I run a digital marketing agency and I help businesses build out their social media so that they can book more clients. I'd love to take care of your shop to get more people engaged. How does that sound?
How much do you charge for that?
You're asking the right question, but let me ask you this first, Teddy. If I could actually help you get even one more client every week, that'd be an extra $200 a month, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Right, and if each one of those clients came back every 4 weeks, one extra client a week for the whole year, Teddy, you'd bring in about an additional $17,000 in just a year.
Damn.
Right? So if you can take on that kind of work, I'd love to show you exactly how this works before we talk numbers, Teddy, and then you can decide if it makes sense. How does that sound?
Yeah, okay. I like that.
So why this is good is because he is diffusing and he's continuing to push forward. Now, what this really lacks is it just comes down to the framing. Ultimately, when somebody asks you the price and you're like, oh, I'll tell you that, but let me ask you this first and do this and this and this. And then after we do all this, then I can tell you the price. What that framing is completely self-serving to you as a salesperson. It doesn't actually have the prospect's best interest in mind, if you really think about it. You're like, I don't want to give you the price. I want to show you all this shit first, then give you the price. That's just for you as a salesperson, not for the prospect. So what you want to do instead is you need to frame it. Again, you don't want to give price up front before you build the value, all that fun stuff. You want to frame it in a way that is in their best interest for you to have a longer conversation. So rather than saying, hey, let me ask you this, when they ask you, what's the cost? You're going to say, yeah, and it's really just going to depend on really a few different things. Like, so if it would make sense, what we typically do just to see if we could help is we book out a bit of a longer call just to see exactly like what you might be missing right now versus really where you're wanting to be in terms of like actual sales you're bringing in from the site. Would that help you if we booked down a longer call to go over all that for you? So this is in their best interest. You can't give them a price because you don't have a one set price. It's going to be custom to them. So now it makes sense for them, if they actually want to know the price, which is something they want to know, to actually have a conversation rather than, hey, I don't want to tell you the price, but let me throw a bunch of shit at you and then I'll tell you the price at the end. If you do that with an A type, they're not going to be too happy with you. They'll just bulldoze over you.